Initiations and bodies. Describe the 7 initiations from Alice Bailey and the relation and timing to the physical, astral, mental, causal bodies being transcended by the buddhic, atmic, and monadic bodies. Alice A. Bailey, building on the esoteric teachings of Theosophy and particularly those of Djwhal Khul, the Tibetan, describes a system of 7 initiations that mark progressive stages of spiritual evolution. These initiations reflect increasing mastery over the lower vehicles, physical, emotional, astral, and mental bodies, and alignment with higher spiritual bodies, the causal, soul body, buddhic, atmic, and monadic bodies. Here's a detailed mapping of each initiation in relation to the bodies transcended and the timing of the involvement of higher bodies. First initiation, the birth of the Christ. Keynotes, mastery over the physical body and beginning of soul control. Lower body transcended, the physical body. Higher body active, the soul, causal body, begins to influence consciousness. Relation to bodies. Etheric physical body is brought under control. First alignment with the soul, the causal body. Timing marks the transition from probationary path to true discipleship. Second initiation, the baptism. Keynotes, purification and control of the astral/emotional body. Lower body transcended, astral, emotional body. Higher body active, stronger soul control. The buddhic body begins to be felt. Relation to bodies. Astral body is disciplined. Emotional desires are purified. Beginning resonance with the buddhic plane. Intuition. Timing. Soul light increases. The disciple begins to stand steady in the light. Third initiation. The transfiguration. Keynotes. Mastery over the lower mental body. Full soul infusion. Lower body transcended. Concrete mental body. Higher body active. Soul causal body. Fully dominates. Contact with buddhic body. Relation to bodies. Personality is fully soul aligned. Mental body becomes a tool of the soul. Conscious contact with the buddhic plane. Timing. The soul, causal body, is nearing the end of its purpose as a mediating vehicle. Fourth initiation, the great renunciation/crucifixion. Keynotes. Renunciation of all personal desire and destruction of the causal body. Lower body transcended, causal body, higher mental body. Higher body active, buddhic body fully functional, atmic begins to awaken. Relation to bodies. Causal body is destroyed, having served its purpose. Individual enters the spiritual triad, atmic, buddhic, manasic, higher mind. Timing. Final release from identification with form. Liberation from the cycle of rebirth. Fifth initiation, the resurrection. Keynotes. Entry into true spiritual life. Full identification with the spiritual triad. Lower body transcended. The personality in all aspects is gone. Higher body active. Atmic body. Full buddhic awareness. Relation to bodies. Operating consciously from the atmic plane. Full integration into the spiritual triad. Atma, Buddhi, Manas. Timing. True master of wisdom. The initiate now begins the work of planetary service at a high level. Sixth initiation. The decision. Keynotes. Choice of one of the 7 paths. Alignment with monadic will. Lower body transcended. Any residual triadal identification begins to be transcended. Higher body active. Monad becomes the center of consciousness. Relation to bodies. Monadic energy begins to direct life purpose. Atmic body, fully transcended in consciousness. Timing. The initiate prepares for extra-planetary service or deeper planetary roles. Seventh initiation, the resurrection into life, the ascension. Keynotes, completes monadic realization, liberation from all aspects of form. Lower body transcended. Triad itself is transcended as an intermediary. Higher body active. Monad fully realized and expressed. Relation to bodies. Monad is the sole center of identity. Direct embodiment of divine purpose. Shambhala energy. Timing. The initiate may leave Earth service or choose a high role in planetary or solar work. So that's a description of the 7 initiations from Alice Bailey and the relation and timing to the physical, astral, mental, causal bodies being transcended by the buddhic, atmic, and monadic bodies. God bless all beings.